Do you want to know a pro tip for understanding how to break through plateaus? If so, make sure you hit save and watch through to the end. So you're close to your limit on any of your big compound lists, you're going to get to that point where you're going to struggle to go to the next incremental weight up. And that's where moving to a clustered arrangement becomes really smart. So let's say, for example, you're working up to like a 6 rep max and you can't go any heavier. So with a cluster, what you would do is you would do 2 reps, rest 20 seconds, 2 reps, rest 20 seconds, 2 reps. In that situation, I can use close to my 4 rep max load, but accumulate 6 total reps. This also works really nicely on things like a pull-up. Let's say you've just worked up to be able to do 1 full rep, but there's no way you could do a second rep straight after. So in that situation, you could do a single rep, rest 20 seconds, get your next single rep, rest 20 seconds, and then try for a third single rep. This way we can accumulate more volume at your highest load and mitigate fatigue, which is key. Just some practical pointers on clusters. Some exercises just don't lend themselves so well to them. For example, a dumbbell shoulder press. This kick up is quite challenging to do. So if you're going really heavy and doing maximal work, repeatedly having to kick these back up all by itself becomes quite limiting. So do choose the exercises you're going to cluster carefully. Finally, before I finish up, just a quick note on programming. Because clusters are going to be using loads heavier than what you'd used to be using, they are quite fatiguing. So I'd really only suggest do a clustered format on 1 exercise per workout. And obviously, because you're using those 20-second intra-set rest periods, you're going to end up extending the length of that particular exercise in any one workout. So you don't want to unnecessarily elongate a workout for the sake of it. So give clusters a go and DM me for information about online personal training.